So animal and plant waste are decomposed and are used in manures. This will surely increase soil nutrition and fertility. This will surely increase soil nutrition and fertility. So what are the benefits that we are getting from the usage of manure or fertilizer? First one is they supplement soil with required nutrients. This will increase the crop yield. And the second one, this is composed of animal and plant waste, and it will surely increase soil nutrition and fertility. Another method which we can use is composting. What do you mean by composting? The bulk organic matter present in manure improves soil structure. The bulk organic matter. Here in manures and composting, we are using organic matters. This bulk organic matter present in manure improves soil structure. It will surely improve the structure of soil, complete structure of soil. In composting, the biological waste material is decomposed in pits. In composting, the biological waste material is decomposed in pits. We are making large pits, and the substances, the organic substances, the biological waste which we need to decompose is kept in that pit. And in that pit, that called compost pit, in that compost pit, this biological material or biological waste is decomposed, and that can be used for simply biogas. In biogas plants, that can be used for production of biogas, or otherwise that can be used as fertilizers or manures for plants. Composting done using earthworms is called vermicomposting. So it can be a 1-mark question. Composting done using earthworms. With the help of earthworms, if composting is done, then it is known as vermicomposting. So in composting, bulk organic matter which improves soil structure. And this composting done using earthworms is known as vermicomposting. So that's the difference, or that's the points related to manures and composting. Next topic we need to discuss is about fertilizers. What do you mean by a fertilizer? You all know that a fertilizer is something that we are using to improve the fertility of the soil or to improve crop yields. In green manuring, green crops are grown, mulched by ploughing and mixed with the soil to improve soil structure and fertility. Green manuring means green crops are grown, mulched by ploughing and then mixed with the soil. Then it is mixed with soil, and thus by improving the soil structure and fertility. So green manuring is one of the best technique to improve the soil structure and fertility. The commercially produced fertilizers provide macronutrients like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and ensure healthy growth of plants. So in commercially produced fertilizers, that's not something like green manuring. This type of fertilizers are produced commercially. We need to buy it from shops and can be used to improve the quality of plants. Such fertilizers provide macronutrients like nitrogen, N for nitrogen, and K for potassium, and P for phosphorus. And these are present in such commercially produced fertilizers. And these elements will ensure healthy growth of plants. These elements will ensure healthy growth of plants. That means they prevent plants from bacteria or any diseases that can harm the plants, etc. So these macronutrients ensure healthy growth of plants. So we can use such fertilizers for the healthy growth of plants. Then only we get healthy products. So the health of plants is much important in this case. Then only we will be able to get healthy products. Excessive use of fertilizers cause water pollution and loss of soil fertility. But when the use of fertilizers is increasing or excessive use can cause harm to plants as well as our soil structure. Excessive use of fertilizers cause water pollution and loss of soil fertility. So this excessive use may cause water pollution. When rain happens, these excessive fertilizers which are applied in the soil may get drained and flows to the water bodies, thus causing water pollution that may cause problems to the aquatic organisms. And this also causes loss of soil fertility. Fertility of the soil may also lost due to the excessive use of fertilizers. A best crop yield is obtained by a balance between use of fertilizers and manures. So if we need a best crop yield, then we need to keep the balance between fertilizers and manures. So there is a ratio between fertilizers and manures that we are used in cultivation process. So if the balance is not maintained between these fertilizers and manures, that may cause problems also. If fertilizers exceeds or the excessive use may cause loss of fertility or water pollution. So we need to keep the balance between use of fertilizers and manures. Then only we get best crop yield. Okay, that's about fertilizers. Moving to the next topic, which is related to the improvement of crop yield, that is irrigation. Irrigation is essential to ensure agriculture success in India. In India, not only in India, but also in all the places, irrigation is essential to ensure agriculture success. In all places, everywhere in the world, for agriculture, irrigation is one important factor that needs to be fulfilled for best results. So it is an essential part to ensure agriculture success. In India, our agriculture is mainly rain-fed. That means in India, agriculture mostly depends on rain. And this rain is the one of the important factor in our irrigation technology. So irrigation is essential to ensure agriculture success in India since our agriculture is mainly rain-fed. Wells, canals and tanks are some important irrigation systems in our country. In our country, wells, canals and tanks are some important irrigation systems. So these are considered as irrigation systems where we can consume water for agricultural purpose. Wells, canals and tanks giving water for agriculture purposes, and so they are considered as important irrigation systems. The source of wells is underground water. In wells, we are getting water from underground source, whereas canals get water from rivers or reservoirs. But in case of canals, they are getting water from rivers or any kind of reservoirs. River lift systems draw water directly from rivers. Also, in paddy fields like that,